It was a big over and right landed by Shield. There will be smoke for her to go back down to the body. That right hand will be there again.
He looks like the body. Sheila's pouring it on.
Perkins is hurt, guys. Perkins is hurt.
And Perkins tumbles over. Perkins able to referee, but she is on wobbly legs.
Absolutely, she has not recovered. She has no legs from underneath her at all.
The crowd is going wild here in Flint.
Danielle Perkins cannot just stand there. Clarissa's really loading up on these right hands.
It's going to be an over and right by the group. She's looking for an over and right. 10 seconds. 10 seconds, ladies.
From the first round, we saw that overhand coming.
Hands free, right now.
How about
One more right hand on Shields. That will do it for a wild round 3.
Whip that trick. Whip that.
Pound fighters in all of boxing here to support his right to let the Shield.
And here's a replay. You can see Clarissa was just right here in time to run up.
Wow.
Stationary fighter. That's what you gotta look for. Shields has the speed, the technique, and she has the foot placement to get inside of a bigger fighter. Not hard now.
And Sergio was rocked. As big as that right hand was, it looked like it could have even been bigger. It kind of clipped the shoulder of Danielle.
very beginning, that's exactly what she walked into. She wants to finish it off because the question has always been her power.
Round 4 underway. And the crowd takes a brief reprieve in what is otherwise one of the most electric fight atmospheres that we've been in some time for this main event.
Put the head to cake.
See if there are already adjustments that Perkins can make here. Nice counter left hook from the top there from Shields, moving back against the ropes.
She's being very economical with the counter punches. She doesn't want to exchange with the bigger fighter. Really smart as Shields. She's pot-shotting. She's looking for the right shot, the big shot, instead of throwing combinations like she normally does.
Certainly you can see the eyes of Clarissa Shields locked right around the midsection of Danielle Perkins. I think she's waiting for that right hand to let go so she can launch it right at the wall.
Yeah, they're both trying to counter each other's counter. Shields is such a smart fighter, man. You can see that she's trying to run something big over the lazy jab.
Beautiful triple jab right there. She's creating a space for that punch that you just mentioned.
Perkins trying to fire back with that left hand as Sales over the top. And Sergio, this is also the sign of an elite counterpuncher, a dangerous counterpuncher. Shields at times just planting her feet, but the threat of that hand speed is just too much.
Corey, you're seeing exactly what I'm saying. She's inching her feet closer and closer to the southpaw finish, just to let the big overhead shot again. She's not going to go punch for punch with Perkins. She wants a big shot, the money shot.
Left hand to the body, the feet got tangled. And that will do it for round 4.
Take your time. It's not hold the shoulder to get to the coach to it. You're looking far away.
Copyright. The songs you're hearing, I do not own at all. Copyright. The songs you're hearing, I do not own at all. Let's go, Clarissa.
Take your time. She's finished. Sit on your shot.
A jam-packed Dordt Financial Center here in Flint. This crowd has been losing its collective mind throughout this main event a couple of times. Shields has had Perkins hurt. And a ring walk to remember. It'll be an evening to remember for the fans here in Flint watching their hero come back home, vying for the undisputed heavyweight title.
May I just ask Sergio real quick, do you think at this point in time, Clarissa is setting up a trap and allowing Perkins to close the gap so she can look for that big body shot that Chris Maddox was talking about, looking for that bite not only in the sides, but in the solar plexus?
I think Clarissa understands who she's under, who she's fighting, but she's trying to set up an overhand right. That's the punch that actually hurt Perkins earlier, and that's the exact same punch that's going to land again. Coming up short right there because she's not stepping in deep enough.
Yeah, and I think Clarissa Shields can afford to be patient here. In addition to only having 5 professional fights under her belt, Dana Perkins has never been the 10-round distance. So the deeper this fight goes, the better it's likely to fare for Clarissa Shields.
There it is. There's that overhand right. Came up short. You can see that Shields is not looking eye to eye to Perkins. Looking at the chest of Perkins.
And the right came up short there, Sergio, but she followed through with the left hook that did connect. So that may be something that Shields can think about as well.
See, this is one thing about hurting your opponent early. You start winging your shots with too much power. She needs to go back, get composed, and jab her way in. Just like that. That power jab right there that she caught. Perkins coming in with.
Rough stuff on the inside. Again, that friendship between Shields and Perkins, it has dissolved, at least for the duration of this fight.
Yeah, I like the fact that even though she hurt her, she's not willing to just expose herself and just go for the jump here. She's taking her time. She's being very prudent in the way she attacks Perkins.
The goals here in round 5. Clarissa Shields in control in the main event.
There's that overhand right that she was looking for. Came up short, but did the smart thing and came back with that left hook. She's able to get away with that because she's so athletic with her feet.
Watch out. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. You okay? You good? Okay. We good. Let's go. Lots.
It looks like there's a spot on the canvas there. Maybe one of the boards beneath the canvas. Shields tripped on there. Perkins pointing downwards at it.
Might have got damaged when Skylar Lacey crashed into it.
So I want to say the two big men probably tracked it. Not only that, but you got a lefty and a righty fighting, and you're always going to have that them tripping over each other's deep foot. Perkins on the front foot now. I like seeing this from Perkins. I wanted to see this from her.
That's the position Perkins wants to be in front, pressing Shields against the ropes in position to throw that straight left. But she gotta let it go. In her last fight, she was willing to eat some counter shots to land those straight lefts. Not so much early on against Clarissa.
That's right hand to the body there from Shields. Again, coming behind it with that left hook.
Yeah, great move.
Huge right hand again. That one pops the head back of Danielle Perkins.
She was just barely messing with big right hands. She's not jabbing her way in. If she doubles and triples up the jab, that right hand will land. Alternate that right there.
But Perkins hasn't been able to adjust to that overhand right. She's taken every single one. Clarissa has connected every single right hand.
Shields, as we know, she can be very dangerous with her back against the ropes as she lines up for a big right hand. Perkins can see that.
Put the head good.
15 seconds of round 6. Nice counter shot from Shields.
I'd like to see what Darnell Pierce says because that right hand, even though it's not damaging like in a dramatic way, it's gonna chip away.
Hey, Crippy.
How you feel, Jack? Take your time. She's done. You gotta take your time. Don't rush yourself.
be the.
I do not own the copyrights to the songs you're hearing.
Here's that overhead right that Shields is looking for. Just barely came up short because she didn't take her foot deep enough to land that shot. But if she would have jabbed her way in, that would have been a money punch. That shot right there would have been good night. Right on the tip of the chin, just barely came up 1 inch short. 1 inch short from being a knockout overhand right there because her left foot didn't step in deep enough.
Yeah, I agree, Sergio. The jab she threw
That's
there was kind of a
crippy.
throwaway jab. She throws that more as a scoring punch. Get that guard down, and Perkins that left and right would have landed.
The game of inches, man, and it's all about footwork from the foundation up, and that's the only reason that punch didn't land. But it will be there again.
Perkins looking for that counter left hand as round 7 begins. And again, that the widening of the stance that Perkins has assumed for this fight, that might have actually been what saved her from getting knocked out there. Just that extra inch that Shields has to reach upwards.
You know, there's a lot of big fighters that have been successful with a white stance. You know, white stance is fine. Your power doesn't go away if you're accustomed to that.
All right, Chris Mannix, how do you have the score so far?
6 rounds to none in favor of Claressa Shields. That third round, where Claressa almost scored a knockdown. Could have been scored a 10-8 round, but 10-9 across the board, 60-54 in favor of Claressa Shields.
I scored a 10-8 with full dominance by Claressa Shields.
Yeah, and I think that the length of time that Perkins was hurt for might have compelled some judges to give that one a 10-8 round also.
You guys know you're not allowed to disagree with my scorecards. We're just sitting in this game.
Was that like none of it? That didn't seem real well.
You have to wait till Twitter later.
Yes, we still love you.
Perkins looking for that left hand again.
Most
We're
appreciated.
entering that point in the fight where Perkins might be thinking about selling out.
No, I don't think they'll be right. Selling out against the Shields is waiting for her to sell out. I think Perkins is looking for the left hand. She's not going to go punch with Shields, boy. I think that she's trying to set her up with a straight left hand or right hook. It's going to be a single shot.
Big right hand again over the top. I bet Perkins selling out in search of the knockout. But Claressa Shields seems much closer to that ending than does Perkins, who gets blocked with another right hand.
And 3, ladies, and 3.
I am highly impressed with the way Claressa has been handling her weight to maintain that output of punches. It's amazing. Her stamina. Wow.
Well, Buzetis will clash in a welterweight unification bout against Advanta Stanionis on April 12th at the Jim Wheelan Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. All the welterweight gold on the line, the Ring Magazine title on the line, and there's an interested observer of that fight. I'm sure, Chris, maybe the winner of that one can beat that man one.
I think Terrence Crawford will be entertained by that fight, but there's only one man that Terrence Crawford is interested in. His name is Canelo Alvarez, and that weight class is a little bit above the 147 pounds.
Round 8 now underway. What is in all likelihood been a complete shutout for Claressa Shields. It has been on Chris Mannix's scorecard. We would assume it is the same on the 3 judges' scorecards here tonight. Another right hand rings in from Shields.
Chris, the speed. This is the heaviest she's ever been. That has not affected her at all.
And 3, ladies. Right. Step back, go punch. Step back. And 3, work out of it. Work out. Let it go, Danielle. Let it go. Right.
I wonder if Daniela has lost the fire that we saw as she walked into the ring.
I was about to say, Sergio and I were talking about this during the opening. The look that some fighters get when they're in there with Claressa Shields is almost a tangible loss of confidence, especially when they see Shields' hand speed. I think we're seeing that materialize in Danielle Perkins. As confident as she was coming into it, it seems like that's been taken away.
You know, not totally. because I still see a little fight in Perkins. Perkins is not backing up. Yes, I see the intimidation. I see what you guys are talking about, but I still think that she's throwing the right shots, and she's doing what she can against a great fight. But Shields is just too much. Shields is going to counter her, the hit is too quick, the feet are too fast, and yes, the intimidation is there, lingering in the air.
Sergio, but think about it. She's throwing big punches, and yet Clarissa's still coming at her with the same speed as she did in the first round. At the heaviest she's ever been. It's got to be frustrating at this point in time.
Closing moments of round 8. 2 to go here in our main event.
It's a second look. She's trying to break that distance with a flurry of punches, but if she doesn't take the feet further, then it's not going to be as effective.
Our time begins. Undisputed women's heavyweight title on the line.
This is the fight I expected Perkins. Fire with the bigger fighter, smarter the fighter, back out the boat.
Yeah, that's the meanness, that's the intensity that Perkins didn't seem to have in previous rounds.
And that's what I need to see.
Huge left hook there from Shields. Back Perkins off. But back comes Perkins.
Good job by Perkins there backstage, throwing with Claressa Shields. That's what she's got to do. I mean, the risk is you're going to get countered, and she's been countered all night long. But the only chance Danielle Perkins has to land a difference-making shot is punching with Claressa Shields and throwing that straight left hand.
Good shots there by Perkins, chopping right hands. Nothing landing cleanly, but still rocking Shields back, keeping her on the defensive. I like this tactic from Perkins.
Perkins playing a little bit of bully ball here. And Shields gets her back off the ropes. Tries to walk Perkins back. Shields having to tap into her MMA experience a little bit in this round.
You know, we might not think about it, but that adds to her flying hours. And the resilience and the grit, you can see it. She is literally not intimidated by a much bigger fighter, and she's taking every single punch Perkins is dishing and not moving.
Final 10 seconds of round 9.
10 seconds.
Better round for Danielle Perkins. But the blow still in full control. The crowd is on their feet for the 10th and final round of what has been an electric homecoming for Claressa Shields. And she may be 2 minutes away from leaving her hometown, or rather keeping all the titles in her hometown.
I like this a lot from Danielle Perkins. Not just here to survive. Coming out here in the 10th round, pinning Claressa against the ropes, just looking for a home for that left hand.
Counter right hand there from Shields. Perkins gonna need something big to cause the shock upset here. She walked into another big right hand. Right up to Danielle Perkins, particularly for the final 3 rounds. She has been going for it.
Yes, she has. The last 2 rounds especially. And I didn't expect those 42-year-old legs to have that much of a bounce towards the later part of this fight, especially in the last round.
Especially when she's looking to land that big punch. And when she does connect, Claressa doesn't seem to be fazed by it. So she's still very much in the fight, but there's no real effect on Claressa.
Shields is too clever with her back against the ropes, riding and swimming through those shots.
Whoa! Whoa!
What a shot from Claressa Shields!
Wow!
Rock 'em, sock 'em.
The blow is the blow for a reason. They've got a lot to cheer about right now.
Get back on her papoose, nigga.
Claressa Shields is the #1 fighter in women's boxing. And as we saw tonight, above 154 pounds, he is basically untouchable.
You know, I say all the time, the only thing better than not getting the knockdown,